Hello, my name is Brittney Liggins, and I am one of the youth leaders at Restoration. When I think about joy, one of the roles that it has played in my life is just being kind of grateful for the things that have happened and how I want to see, life in a better manner, and that I'll bring joy to every situation, whether it has been good or whether it has been bad. So I'm going to start with telling the story of just my real dad. A lot of people don't know, but he passed away in 2002, so about 20 years ago, and he was in a boxing match. He just kind of fell at the match, and they tried to revive him and everything, but he would have just been a vegetable, so they had to end up pulling the plug. And during that time, while he was alive, he wasn't really the best dad to us, so he really just kind of abused my mom, and I got to witness that, so I never thought he was a good role model. So then I got to finally meet my stepdad 2 years later, and I cannot express how much joy that my stepdad brings to me, because he shows and is living every day with the joy of how a man should treat a woman and how they together had made a very good family. I just look at the situation that happened with my dad's passing and getting to know that I had a stepdad on the other side of everything, and the joy that has brought my family, my mom and my brother. This Thanksgiving, my uncle on my father's real dad's side had given me a gift. I was going into Thanksgiving hoping that my dad would kind of show up in some type of way. And so I brought some of the gifts, and this is my second time holding them. So these are actually the shoes that he fought in on the night of his death. And then these are his practice gloves where he got signed them. Sorry, I'm shaking. Here's the shorts that he wore. And if you can see here, these are where they had to cut it off of him. And the moment I touched the shorts, obviously you can tell I got really emotional, because it's just I remember this fabric growing up. I remember this touch. I remember my mom making these, and so to have them back in my care has been really awesome. And December 9th is my brother's birthday. I will be handing these over to him for him to put in his gym and to motivate him to just have the joy and have the peace that I get from this, and hopefully this gives him reassurance that he's doing amazing, and I hope that this just brings joy to him this Christmas season like it did for me. It just showed me that God is with us every step of the way. I don't know what else is going to happen or how long God's process is or the right timing. I called my brother's girlfriend, and she was telling me that he's been questioning dad and asking questions and wanting to know, and he needs that closure too. God is perfect. He knows when to pass things on. He knows when to come back in and give you that hope, that joy, that love, that care that you're longing for. And that's that's the blessing that I keep going forward with. I don't know what lies ahead, and I just pray that I just go and be guided by God and what He wants for me this season. And whether we go through some storms together, which we will, I will be right there by His side and trying to look at every joy that He has within those situations. I might not see it, but I do have to look at the bigger picture that God is going to possess and, do the puzzle pieces together. So that's where I see it going.